Hey, what's up, everybody? This is David. I run PNWCBR here on Twitter, Instagram, and other places. Today I have pitcher Cade Reitzenstein, pitcher Clark College out of the NWAC. He's a sophomore this season. Today we're going to talk about his path to Clark College, his 22 season with the Clark Penguins, his summer with the Pickles, and a few other things. So let's jump in. How's it going, Cade?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thanks for coming on. So let's just kind of start at the beginning. Just kind of take me through your athletic career growing up and then through Skyview. Was baseball always number one? Just kind of walk me through that.
So baseball's always been number one my entire life. I grew up with it. Both my brother and I would play. We'd always play Little League. We'd always play Skyview. I did play basketball at Skyview, played golf at Skyview, but I was never on a varsity for those teams, so I didn't really worry about it. And I was just always striving for baseball. I always play fall ball, summer ball,
Right.
all year round baseball. I was not on varsity until my sophomore year, where I would swing. I would pitch every once in a while for Skyview. Then junior year hit, but that was also the COVID year, which sucked because we only played the Jamboree that year, which I think we would have had a very good shot at state that year. But overall, my senior year, we did pretty well. Went undefeated. Unfortunately, another non-state run year. But I pitched not as much. I was more infield at that time. But that set me up.
Play in the infield.
I was a second baseman, and second baseman, third baseman, and shortstop. I actually played just everywhere over there, wherever I was needed, honestly.
Right.
But that set me up to go to Clark. I really didn't have any offers besides Clark. I was small. I was like probably 5'10", 155 pounds. I was pretty tiny in high school. I mean, I'm not saying I'm big now, but I'm definitely way more.
Right.
But yeah, that set me up for Clark. Mags actually went and saw the game against Camas, where I excelled after one of our draft prospects got pulled from the game in the sixth inning, I believe, against Camas, and I came in to close the game. And we ended up going into extra innings. So I pitched until the ninth inning, and I just went lights out, 9 batters, 9 strikeouts.
And that definitely puts you on the map. So that put you on the map for Mags.
Yeah, definitely caught his eye, and I was like, all right, maybe I have a shot to play college baseball.
Right.
Yeah. So
all right. Well, that'll transition into your spring at Clark. So
oh yeah.
As far as Clark College, you guys went 15-13 in conference last year, but you guys finished hot, 9-2 out of the last 11.
Yeah.
Tough division, or the NWAC champs. Lynn Benton came out of there. The runner-up came out of there. What's it like pitching in the NWAC South?
A lot of small ball.
Yeah.
I will say that. They like to bump the ball a lot. But as a former infielder, I think that's why Mags liked me out there, because I could jump off the mound and make the plays that first baseman and third baseman didn't really have to worry about as much.
I believe I have the last highlight on here is going to be a fielding play. But so you started off as a relief pitcher last year, your first 6 appearances, and then you came as a starter. Was that planned? Did someone get hurt?
That was not planned at all. I did pretty well in the fall. But Mags gave me an opportunity to be a starter once I shown that I could actually throw strikes and hit my spots. Because I don't know if you know, last year I was like not a hard thrower. I was like probably around sitting 83 in the springtime. Like that's not hard. That's like probably around closest similar to what I was pitching in high school. But I could just hit my spots and my changeup. I could throw my changeup wherever I wanted last year, and it was pretty nice. Overall,
what pitches do you throw?
Well, now after being on the Pickles, Brian Grant, that pitching coach, taught me a cutter. So I would say I probably have around 5 pitches of a sinker, 4-seam, slider, knuckle curveball, and then that cutter and changeup, obviously.
Are you still So I guess what pitch do you think has the best potential right now? Like what's the pitch that you see down the line that could be that pitch for you?
That pitch, I think that cutter will
Cutter.
definitely work with my kit because it's more of a opposite spray.
Okay.
When you look at it that way.
All right, let's transition that into the Pickles then. So you played for the Pickles last season in the summer. Let me bring that there. All right. So first of all, what's it like playing for the Portland Pickles? It looks like a party on Twitter every night. I went to one game. I got down to one game near the end of the year. What's it like playing there?
The Pickles are amazing. It's a great environment.
Yeah.
You really can't make it up. Every game is different. They'll add a little twist to every game. They'll have smoke bombs coming from the bullpen. They'll have a giant whale on the field, as you saw last year.
Right.
They had my last game that I started I pitched the last game of the regular season for the Pickles actually against Springfield Drifters, and they had a live cheetah at the field.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy.
I gotta hear this. Let's go ahead.
There was a live cheetah. And I don't know if you know, but I have a nickname. My nickname is Cheeto everywhere.
I did see someone reference that it might have been Mags. I called you the Cheeto on Twitter one time.
Everyone knows me as Cheeto. Everyone from high school, everyone in Vancouver, Washington.
And what's the backstory?
The backstory is my dad came up with that name because I was a chubby baby. I just looked like a cheetah puff. That's how it came, and it just stuck because there's another Cade on my basketball team.
Gotcha.
And it just relayed and stuck. But yeah, everyone knows me as Cheetah now. And I just thought it was super ironic. There was a cheetah there, and it was my last start for the Pickles.
Right. That is crazy. Yeah, I saw the whale. I didn't see the cheetah. I saw the streaker running in.
Yeah.
Getting decked. Yeah, they always got something going on down there. So let's talk about Mags. I know obviously he's your coach at Clark. He's your coach for the Portland Pickles. Just tell me about him and what he's meant to you.
Honestly, I couldn't have done anything that I've done without Mags this year or last year, or even to get out of high school and play college ball, because I didn't have any other opportunities outside of that. First off, he got me that starting spot. He gave me a chance. I took that chance and I ran with it. And using that, he's like, play for the Pickles, and you're going to be on a short leash. Like, I wasn't supposed to be on the Pickles the entire summer, but I ended up being on the Pickles the entire summer. But him giving me the opportunity has definitely helped with recruiting and getting my name out there and showing my skills and abilities that I hope to get better and obviously get bigger, stronger, throw harder, as everyone does.
Right.
But yeah, the Pickles have definitely opened up many opportunities for me this year, and I hope that I can play in that team next year and excel more.
Yeah, I mean, even if you take away all the fun stuff they do for the fans and all that stuff, like social media presence and all that they have on Twitter, like, you play for the Pickles, your name's going to get out there.
Yeah, and they just got a sponsorship or a partnership with the MLB, I believe.
I saw, yeah, that's going to be bigger. All right, so I do have one. Oh, let's talk about fall real quick. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't get any stats or anything about what you guys did during the fall or anything. So just kind of tell me about that. I did grab some of your bullpen that you posted. So just tell me about your fall and what you've been working on and how that went.
This fall I've been basically just working on my mechanics and stuff, trying to get more spots and also work that cutter since I learned it this summer.
Right.
I'm really just trying to be more consistent with my pitches overall, and obviously work because I've never done plyo balls before. I want to get into plyo balls this summer. Maybe I can get my mobility a little looser, more range of motion, so I can get more velocity on my fastball and my sinker.
All right, so I did have one comment. Here we go. UP Pilots fan here. Would you ask him to join the Bluff Boys when his Clark career is concluded? You told me that you have parents that are both Pilots alumni. So this may be one of them. This may not be. We're not sure.
This is not one of my parents.
Not
I can tell you that, but could be someone that they know, because my dad played for Pilots baseball for 4 years, and then went on to play for the Colorado Rockies all the way up to AAA.
Oh wow!
My mom was obviously there.
Did he pitch too, or did he play a position?
He was a pitcher. He played third base every once in a while, but he was a pitcher. He was a hard thrower, actually out of Vancouver, Washington, as well, from Hudson's Bay. Yeah, he went to Bay. My mom went to Prairie. They met at UP, and I am here.
And you're here. Has your dad helped you at all with? I mean, how much of an influence has your dad helped you with the pitching?
Oh yeah, major influence. He taught me my first curveball, actually, in Little League. He's been my coach, obviously, ever since.
Right.
He's always my coach, and I thank him for that, because he taught me a lot. But he definitely taught me my curveball, and then worked with my changeup like that. And he's wanted me to play every position, obviously, because he wants to see me play more often. So
be on the field, right? That's what a parent wants, just to get to the field and see his kid on the field.
Just get on the field. And I was like, yeah, I'll be pitcher. We got it. I'll follow your footsteps. We're good.
All right. Yeah. And then let's jump into this question here. Is there anything that you know now that you wish you knew heading into your freshman season?
Yeah, I wish I was a little bit more determined. I feel like last year I kind of just flew by. It was COVID year. I thought nothing of it. At least in the fall, I was just trying to grind and focus on my abilities at Clark. I wish I ate more and kind of got a meal plan, so I could have got a little bigger last year. I went into this season like at 175 pounds, I think, while I finished at like 170, so I did not maintain that. Well, I wish I were just constantly lifting and eating while playing for Clark. Right. But we were lifting a ton. I needed my diet to be better. That's one thing I would have changed.
What's it like being a student athlete at Clark College?
Student comes first. That's a fact. Maintain a certain GPA average. I think it's at least above a 3.2 is one of our requirements for at least the baseball team. We want everyone above a 3.2 for scholarship opportunities to get out of Clark, go to universities. That's what they're striving to get us at. And it's all about time management. You want to be able to set aside schoolwork and set aside baseball. But obviously you have to manage your living lifestyle and eat and sleep and get a good schedule going.
Right. But
if you have that going, you will excel. I'll tell you that.
Right. All right. Give me a little spring preview of Clark. Of the Clark Penguins.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we're going to be really good this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an entire staff of pitchers that we can go so far deep in. All of them are good. I don't think we have a weak link in there at all, which is saying something. But right. I also think that our bats are going to be a lot better than last year. We have a lot of power this year, and we have a lot of good hand-eye coordination, contact, and they can get a bat to the ball no matter what. They can get a bat to the ball for sure. I think that the spring entails that I think I know we'll make playoffs. I have a very good feeling we'll make playoffs, but I just think we have a good thing going this spring. Like there's really no other way to say it. I want to play ball.
Right. That's the best place. That's the best mindset you can have right now, right? This is where you want to be right now. You can think about the future, but
yeah.
And you guys are in the NWAC West this season, correct?
Yes. We'll play Tacoma and LCC.
Okay. So I should be able to get out to a couple of games of your guys' when you travel up here. So that's all I got for you, dude. I appreciate you taking part of your morning to sit down and talk with me.
Oh, no problem.
All right, man. Best of luck to you and the Penguins this season.
Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.
You too.